Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome YouTube, and here we are with another Herald cast. Hope you all had a lovely day today, and you're ready to buckle up and get yourself ready for some Dota 2. We never know quite what's going to be around the corner in these games, and that's why we love them. So, without any further ado, let's have a look at what we've got going on today from both sides. We have a Spectre, a Snapfire, a Zeus, no items, bear in mind, double ether lens. We'll see what's going on there. We'll find out. Anyway, Dark Willow and also an Ogre Magi. Over on Dire, we have Spirit Breaker, we have Venomancer, we have a Drow Ranger, a Hoodwink, and a Storm. Let's see what we get in the lanes. We have potential for some pretty normal lanes here, if I do say so. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, Zeus is going to be going mid. Oh, a little bit of a reveal at the ward there. See if they make note of that. See if they want to fight around this rune. Oh, here we go, starting things off. Oh, a big blast onto the two of them. Ignite as well. Dagger onto the Hoodwink, but the charge is coming in. They'll go towards Zeus. Spectre's going to try and chase down this Hoodwink. Actually, they'll turn for the Venom instead. Oh, even waiting to try and get the last hit there. And they'll be able to do so. Spectre taking down the Venomancer for that first blood. Hoodwink's going to come back in. Zeus expending all their mana, bless them. I mean, they're going to get the bottle sent out. Yeah, they need it. They need it. Especially if they're in the mid. As they used everything for that move. So I've got to be a little careful. Just a little bit careful whilst they wait for the bottle to come out. Anyway, let's see. So top lane, Snapfire's going to be joining Willow. I get where. Who's going to be farming? We'll find out. Could be either of them, honestly, here. They're going to be against a carry Drow and a support Veno. I would only imagine. At least Drow's not got any items. Just the Tango. Here we go. Bottles out in the mid. Also got some Tangos as well. So we'll be able to regen up and stay strong for the lane. Hoodwink. Yeah, they were smart. They knew that there was a ward there. Big brain play here from Hoodwink. Takes the vision down. And they'll be moving their way down bottom to support Spirit Breaker, who's going to be on the off lane against the Ogre and the Spectre. Alright, so some pretty sensible lanes. That's the most variety we're getting is this top. But even then, that's not that unusual. As it is going to be the Snapfire farming, Dark Willow being the support. Alright, let's see how Zeus is doing in the mid. 7-1. Yeah, it was a slow start. He didn't set himself up great with how much he used in that bottom fight. So, yeah, we're going to see if he's able to contain the runes on the 2 minutes. He's going to need one of the water runes for sure. We'll come out at a time where Storm themselves won't have the bottle, but the early stats as we're seeing, Storm having that much better time on the first few waves. He's got a bit of mana here with the clarities. See if Storm's going to let Zeus go for the runes. Looks like he's going to be able to get the top one. Does Storm want to fight this? Has got the Vortex. Good pullback there into the range of the Remnant. It's not enough to kill him, but some good harassment from Storm. As Zeus swings over to grab the rune. Bottom lane. Oh, this is going to be quite a bit of damage with the Ignite. Spectre needs one more hit. Oh, and he's going to get it. Charge is coming in, though. Can Spectre get out of this one? No, I don't want to join your party. And they're out. Hot move there with the TP. And not panicking too much either. As they TP back to the tower rather than back to the base. They got regen. They can stick around. They don't want to miss out on the XP that's coming in. Even though Spirit Breaker's holding the lane in quite a nice position. Mid. Things continuing to go very slowly for the Zeus here on this startup. 5 last hits. Storm, 15 for 4. Top lane, how's Snap doing? 7-2 against Drow's 10-0. Drow with the lead. Spectre, big pressure on them. Sensible build-up from Spectre, honestly. Just picking up the Falcon Blade to start things. So Spectre's, nothing crazy. No sort of big dreams being gone for at the moment. It's always good to see. Just a little concerned with the start that this Zeus is having. So it's not going to be easy for Zeus to really get back into this game. Storm could ball out of control. They get a quick item timing. Good build as well. Soaring queued up. They know what to do in order to farm. Top lane, Shadow Realm hit. What Fairy Fire. It's going to allow the Veno to live. And now... Whoa! They're living on the edge there. Veno comes back in. We'll get the Gale off. I mean, some good balancing here of Dire's heroes. As they might just get this kill. They're both so low. Another blast. Veno, again, knows how to get in. Snapfire does die. Willow, can they quite get the Drow? Again, it's just one hit. That's all they need. Drow's running the Shadow Realm. This will do it. Gets the kill. But Veno is ticking down the Dark Willow. Veno gets the ultimate cleanup. I mean, Carry Noob is the name. And, yeah, let's hope he's a friendly man. His name doesn't sort of lean that way. But he gets the cleanup in that. And, my goodness, he was living on the edge. We saw multiple times there, walking back into the range of the Scatter Blast. But some good XP for the boy. Seeing the Naked Dragon Lance from Drow this game. Straight for the build-up. It's going to be one of the quicker Dragon Lances you'll see in Dota 2. Mid lane. Zeus climbing back in a little bit. Now he's got a few points in the Arc Lightning. It's a little easier for him to spam the lane out, get the CS. Top lane. Aggression from Radiant once more. They're going to try for the Veno. Veno, oh, again, nice Gale. It doesn't matter. A shot to the face here from the Scatter Blast of Snap. They'll shoot down the Poison Man. How well Spectre farming bottom? Pretty well. But so Spirit Breaker. They're having an even time here. They're doing just fine. The support's battling it out. Having a little bit of a fun time in the jungle. Oh, Mango time. Mango time for the Ogre. I mean, Ogre doesn't really care about the tickles that are being given by Hoodwink. And if anything, Hoodwink should care a little bit more about the Ogre. They've got a charge coming in onto Ogre. But still, Hoodwink is probably dead. Very dead, in fact. Level 6 has been hit. Zeus, no hesitation there to pick up the kill. As he seizes his opportunity to take some global XP and gold. See, Storm also had the 6 try to go for him. I might be able to kill him off. Zeus is fine. I mean, he needs those kills. He had a slow start to begin with. He wants to get back in. And those sort of Thunder God's Wraths will certainly give him the boost he needs after what was a slow laning stage against a Storm that has, for the most part, just completely free-farmed in this matchup. Spectre, first time's going to be done. Yep, that's some really nice early stats out. So Spectre's going to be pretty robust in this lane. 2 points in the dispersion. It's not going to be easy to kill the Spectre. A couple of Wraith Bands, the Stick and the Falcon Blade. Some just good general all-round build-up here from the safe laner. How's Drow doing? Ooh, still... Okay, Dragon Lance is done. But obviously movement speed ain't great. So not going to be easy to run when the Snapfire and Willow start closing in on them. They will be able to play at the range. As I said, it's a very quick Dragon Lance. And I see Willow and Snapfire go for the kill on the Veno. Already into the Shadow Realm before the Gust hits. Hitting again with the Bramble. See Drow holding on, but running out of mana. So no more Frost Arrows to expend. Bottom lane. Spectre getting the kill, in fact, on the Hoodwink. Spirit Breaker's trying to find the Ogre. And we'll get him. One more charge gets the kill done. It's going to be a trade for the 2 cores on bottom, taking out the respective supports. And Zeus, Ether Lens shortly done. Really catching back up in this. I mean, it's a lot of CS from the Storm, actually, mind you. 58 last hits. This man is farming an absolute treat. And he's going to be hitting a pretty good timing on the Orchid. Top net worth. Spectre only just behind him. See Ogre starting some action off into the side, but Storm's come in with the rotation. Early move, he's very easily able to leave his triangle and offer up his efforts down bottom. Tip of respect comes out from Ogre. Storm straight back to the mid. He's even going to try and use the rest of his mana to go on Zeus, but it's not enough. Top lane, they do lose the Drow. Venno. Snapfire's going to TP out. Dark Willow maybe wants to try and stick around to get the kill on Venno. Oh, Shadow Room's there in a second. Oh. Venno's going to live, and he's not moving. He's like, all right, I don't want to walk into these brambles. Whoo! And he won't. Venno's going to survive. Again, the surviving member out of the two of them each time the battles commence on top lane. Oh, back to the bottom lane they go here. Zeus, he's coming with the rotation. Has he got enough mana to work with? He's getting a little low. Another round of the bolt might do it, but Spirit Breaker with the phase boots, he's too speedy. And now Zeus is under tower, and Storm, he's ready to swing by and punish him. Zeus. Oh, it's a painful death. Making a very aggressive move and ends up just handing himself over to the Storm Spirit to clean up as Storm makes sure that that gap remains pretty big between the mids. Oh, that was a rough one for Zeus. He's having a tough time. He's queued up the Void Stones. I mean, it's not bad. There's a lot of items that Void Stone builds into quite nicely. Obviously, the big one being the Refresher. He's going to need two of them anyway. Picks up the Tome. He needs it. He does need it. He's having a bit. He's been shut down a little bit from the mid. And what do we have here? See if they've got the damage. With the level 6, they probably do. Yeah, Willow. Quick combo. Zeus in with the kill steal. He'll take it. Storm has turned up, though. We'll have a Haunt from Spectre. Not really any target to jump over to. Well, I say that. He's still going to come over here. But Storm's got a lot of mana. Oh, this could be a painful Haunt. They're helping out with the kisses. Trying to keep the Spectre safe. I mean, Spectre dies, but Snap gets the kill. Scatter Blast and the chase down on the Drow. He's got the little Shredder. Can he get in for the hits? Push back from the Gust. He still wants to dive. He's going to have another blast in a few seconds. Snapfire wants to shoot down this Drow. Oh, he's off the mark. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. And Drow's going to live. Venno, maybe not so much, as Venno was just running down this Snapfire. The ult will come out, but Willow's in. And with the damage, Willow will take the kill. Snapfire's going to tick down low, but the lethal damage should wear off, so they're going to be able to live. They're going to be able to walk back to base. Big zip from Storm. Doesn't find him initially. Does he want to get underneath the tower? Oh, he does. Storm's going in. And we'll be able to take out Willow underneath the tower. The aggression from Storm continues. Oh, man. Bottom lane, what do we got? Level 6 online for the Hoodwink. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for some sharpshooter hits. Here we go, lining it up. Oh, it's a clean hit. But is it enough damage? It doesn't look like it. Again, with the smart build of the Spectre in lane, they can't quite burst her. Even with these two, even with the hit, the Hoodwink. Take more time. Storm, finding the dream item. Fairy's Trinket. Has been picked up. And, wait, what do we have? Did he spend his money on in the end? Okay, nothing. He's just queuing up the Ags. Gonna be going for the Ags on Zeus. Zeus. I mean, this man loves to dive tier 1 towers. Just straight in and past them. Oh, sorry, missing the action. Bottom lane, they're actually able to kill off the Spectre somehow. I mean, they didn't even need to use the sharpshooter. Spectre maybe just didn't regen up enough before going back into the lane. I guess they have the stats, but they don't really have any regen. So probably got a little bit cocky. Top. Out of the range of the Cursed Crown. Zeus wants the Drow. I mean, Thunder God's wraps up. I mean, Zeus, great kill. Very good kill. Lightning Bolt ready again in a second as he dives in, looking for the Venomancer. Oh, the saves there. Venomancer does die. But everybody does the kisses. Oh, he gets it. He had a lot of mana left, Storm, but he doesn't zip away in time. Snapfire, give him the blast, or give him the cookie instead. Oh, that's some lovely action here from Snapfire. Lovely clean. Triple kill for Snap. 6, 1, and 3. Smashing it on this top lane, getting huge kills as well. I mean, Storm was popping off, but Snapfire shoots him down. Very, very nice. A Giga Snap. Indeed, Giga Snap. Oh! They might not be done. Okay, that's the Poison Nova. But with the Blast, he's going to get the kill. No, yeah, he's got it. Does he tick out to this? I don't think he does. He's got one. He's going to TP back to base. He says thank you for another kill. Sorry, missing the action down bottom whilst I was focused on the snap. They are able to get in here. Zeus has been very proactive. I've got to say, I'm very impressed with the Zeus's movements after he really struggled in the lane. Had a tough time in the lane, but he's been making these constant moves to the side lanes, and they have been setting up for the kills. 16 to 12. A lot of action so far already, 14 minutes in. Drow has managed to get the boots outside of the Dragon Lance that they rushed first. Spectre's going for the Orchid build. Make sure they have that silence. And as we saw, Snapfire looks to be spending the money I can only imagine on the Ags. Ready to send some heroes into the front line. Howlstorm's farm picking back up. Those last two deaths slowing him down a little bit, but he does still stand at the top. And he's going for that Orchid, as we said. And not far off it. Bottom lane. Going for the Spectre. Oh, the old hit. Can they get the angle for the Sharpshooter? Still they can. Spectre getting low. Will pop the horn. We'll see where they head. They're getting very, very low here, but the backup's coming in from the side. Zeus turns up. Spectre still trying to go for this. They're just going to get clicked down by the Hoodwink. Hoodwink should die, but he happily sticks around there to kill off the Spectre. Oh, okay. Does tick out to the Ignite. But they get the job done, the two of them. They kill the carry. They slow down Spectre's game. Yeah, they're so close to having the Aghanims. What we're seeing in the mid. Go for an attempt with the Gust. Ooh, a little slow on the silence. Holds back on it. So with the Shadow Realm, Dark Willow's going to be fine. Got to be a little more proactive there with the silence to set up. Especially when they're going for the Dark Willow. How's Snap's farm doing? But yeah, this is going to be some quick items. She's top farm right now in Radiant. Very impressive stuff so far. Benno's holding the lane, and Hoodwink's coming over as well. I'm not sure if they can do anything about the snap if Hoodwink can get the setup. I know she's a prime target to take down. Hoodwink. Oh, a little off with the combo. Let's see if we can hit the Sharpshooter. Oh, it's just off the mark. And the kisses are coming out. Snap's ready to take the kills themselves. And they'll take out one. They're going to tick pretty low. They're going to have the cooldowns up in a second. Bushwhack, this time it hits. Hoodwink will finally be able to kill off the Snapfire up top. It was having such a great time. And honestly, it's still another kill for Snap, taking down the Venom on the way out. Zip over. Orchid's done. And that's going to be enough to set up onto the Willow. No chance for a Shadow Realm. And now, Zeus in trouble as well. Still a bit of mana left on Storm. As they'll go for the Zeus. What? The last hit will do it. Drow's able to reach in and take him down. Low on the mana Storm. But Ogre still hesitant to chase this. He's also getting charged under the tower. They're diving in for him. So some aggression here. Sharpshooter's back up. He's looking to line up the angle. Won't manage to hit it. And TP's coming in from Spectre. They've got to run. Dagger's out. Not going to be able to land it on the Hoodwink, so Hoodwink should be able to scurry away. We'll hide in the Roshan pit here. Back to the bottom lane he goes, away from the chaos, away from the action. TP up top, Willow. Ready to try and hold the defense. Fair bit of money saved up by Willow, 1,600 gold. They could look to go the carry route. Zeus is back. Well, Storm was low, but not quite low enough for a Thunder God's Wrath opportunity. And would have been quite the play anyway, or at least attempted a play if Zeus did go for that ult that late on. Well, they do have a hell of a lot of magical. Fogus able to set onto someone with the Ignite, and Zeus can just beat down with a few rotations of their abilities. They'll kill most heroes on the map right now. Lovely little rune here for Storm. See what the action is going to be next. Snapfire has got the kisses ready to go once more. Hood is done on Venom, so a little bit of resistance against that damage. But even so, it's so much that there's not very much the chance he dies. Bottom. Big sip straight away. They go for the Zeus. They want to get rid of that high potential of damage. Haunts come out, but there's not really much that can be done here with the Zeus already dead. And Storm still with mana to play with. They chase down the Ogre. And Ogre can't hold back the Storm. The 3 of them dead. Top lane. Axe is done. Whoa! Straight on target. In with the cookie. I mean, that's beautifully done there by Snap. Very well played. This early Axe could set up for some good stuff. Oh, the kisses. And it's the... Oh, he's dead. Another one. Another one and another one and another one for the Snapfire. 10, 2, and 3. Really, really good stuff. And now they'll be able to push onto this tower. Oh, Storm. Quick drive-by onto the Dark Willow. I could go for the Snapfire. But Snapfire's tanky. I don't know if he wants to try. Is he going to try? He's going to have a bit of a go. But yeah, as soon as a +1 turns up, he's away. There's a charge coming over from the middle of the map. Spirit Breaker wants to try and go for Snap. Cookie in. Big blast here as well as that's Venno down. Charge forward into the zip from Storm. They should, and they do, take out Snapfire. They've got to put a lot of resources into getting rid of this Snap. Bit of space here for the Ogre. It's looking to work towards his Ether Lens. Spectre's back to the jungle. Getting, as I said, the Orchid done first. The Void Stones are out. Looks to be, for now, just the 2 casual Void Stones into the Aghanim's, and then, as you would expect, maybe back into the Refresher. So just making sure that he has constant mana flowing through his veins, Zeus. Storm. Kaya's going to be done. Also, Arcane in the bottle. Tome out as well. He should be hitting that level 18. And in fact, he is, yeah, very well leveled. He's basically level 18. He is level 18, in fact. Sorry, now with the time. And the closest is level 15. So this Storm is very, very strong. Top lane is dead Zeus. Lovely little angle there from Hoodwink. Seals the deal, gets the kill. Snaps in and is ready to... They'll be ready to shoot someone in the front lines. They've got some beefy boys. They could send the Ogre in. So you got to be careful how close you get. Here we have it. Snapfire ready for delivery. But not able to find a target in time. They're staying hidden in the trees. Storm is coming over to help out the efforts of the fight that may kick off. It's going to leave this bottom lane for Spirit Breaker to take that tower. Storm's going for the big zip, straight for the Snapfire. Snapfire needs help, and they need it now. They've been silenced. They're trying to run. Post the stick charge, but they do die. They get the kill here onto Snap. Can Radiant get anything in return? There's going to be a buyback from Snap. Oh. But the... Oh, TP's on cooldown. Oh, you hate it when that happens. You feel like, you know, you're watching the action. You're like, let's go. I'm buying back. I've got my ult. Oh, wait, I haven't got my TP. It's on cooldown. So, unfortunately, not able to make a play off that buyback. So, a little bit of a slowdown in Granny's game. Happens to the best of us. It really does. Oh, they're ready to spit someone in. Nah, again, not seizing the opportunity. Storm's already out of here. Actually, he heads over towards the mid lane. Get some pressure onto the tier 1 tower here. There's a charge coming in on Zeus. See how they start things off. Lovely charge across the 3 of them. Of course, Aeon Disc, by the way, was the big item that Dark Willow went for. They've got the gust over to the Zeus. Zeus backing away. The sharpshooter takes out Ogre. My goodness, he did a triple front flip there into the grave. And it goes Wrath down. And this Horde for Inspector did cause some issues here. As they're in onto the back lines. Scatterblast slow will hit onto the Spirit Breaker. And with the Brambles down, he can't escape. Quick kiss forward as Snapfire sends the Zeus in. They take the 3 of them down. Yeah, lovely little body block. Ogre, indeed, saving Zeus's life. That's a fantastic death animation. Have I not seen that before? Is that some item or something? It just like... Yeah, it just completely rolled over. It's very, very theatrical. Have they got anyone coming over for this? He wants to fight with his DD. Oh, he's going for it with the DD. And he might just have it. He does. I get full TP's coming in onto this top lane. Dire want to keep this fight going up here. Oh, perfect little grab there. Max range pretty much. Sweet stuff from the Hoodwink. Storm's gone in, but they're out of mana. Oh, it's a bit of a feed. That's a little bit of a feed there from Storm. Spectre's back at this fight's just never ending. It's never ending. There's Venno. He's got Drow by his side. Spectre's trying to push on through it. They're trying to push on through the barrage of frost arrows firing their way. Venno is kind of dying. The charge over Spectre will fall. Venno not going to tick out the Ignite. Ignite comes to an end. Venno will live. It was admirable attack. Yeah, Spectre just going for it there into the face of the three of them. But alas, it was not a successful maneuver. Spectre's down. Now, both teams, they do not want to give up the fight on this top lane. I'll tell you that. What's we got next? Any big items? Storm going for the Bloodstone next. Drow holding on to a lot of money. 3,400 gold. What's going on in the base here? Snapfire. Looking at their options. And would you guess it? It's back up to top once more. Top lane is the place to be. It really is. It's the fun place to be. There's action, there's killing, there's blood, there's dying. That's exactly what this granny signed up for. Yeah, they got the Agstone on Spirit Breaker. He's hitting that timing very well. Very nicely. It's right there behind the Storm. Storm, of course, still the top farm of this game, but it's very close between all the cores left behind him. So we'll go for next on the Snap. Maybe she wants to get the Blink. Can be very nice if they want to set up easier for the Aghanim's plays and even make some clutch saves. Drow did spend their gold. They went for the full Hurricane Pike. I don't mind it. A little bit of safety. Of course, very nice on the Drow as well. That extra bit of int just allows you to pummel out the Frost Arrows a bit more consistently without threat of running low on the mana in the fights. As we saw last time around, you had the Eon Disc first on the Willow. It was not bad. It was not bad. I mean, Willow, a lot of the time, a lot of her spells about control. You want to get that fear off, you want to get the brambles down. If they're not doing damage, whatever, as long as you're able to throw them out and disrupt the enemy team, it really can be just enough to give your team the power to fight back. You know, a full team getting feared is a full team that's going to be taking a few rounds to the Arc Lightnings. Top lane. I see them send the Dark Willow up to the front lines. Quick blast. My goodness. Drow Ranger just gets burst. Thundergod's Wrath Pop. They've taken out the two of them. They're going to look for the Storm as well. Kisses are coming in. Storm with his final bit of mana will run. Hoodwink's hunting for the Snapfire in the trees. Does actually get the connection with the Bushwhack. No on the mana note. No chance for Sharpshooter. Storm goes back in with the last bit of mana. Cleans up both the two with the help of Spirit Breaker as well. But Hoodwink dies. Granny's coming over. Cookie forward. Blast up in a second. Storm's going to try it. Oh, wait, what killed him? I think he zipped in and then just got like a... I guess he was ignited still. Or did he just zipped in and died? He must have still been ignited and been very low HP. He just like balled in and burnt out. Well, he tried to give his last efforts to help the fight, but he dies anyway, Storm. Snapfire and Ogre, they live. Snap prevails once more. 15 kills here on Granny. Kaya picked up. Oh, here we go. Oh, not quite closing the gap. They do need that to hit to have the damage to kill a Venno with a hood and a blade mail now. All right. What's the plan next? Why don't I go for the full Bloodstone? We'll see. It's a close one. 31 to 29. If you like action, you're probably enjoying this game. We're getting it non-stop here. I think we've barely had a moment where we've been watching Heroes Farm. See a bit of a momentarily peacefulness here. Aghanim's is nearly done on Zeus. I mean, Storm, for all the farm that they have, you know, they're not unkillable. We are seeing Storm dying off the back of some overly aggressive players towards the end of the fight. Sometimes he just feels that he could bite off one more hero, but it hasn't been the case. Going for the Gleipnir on Hoodwink. Excellent extra bit of control here. Aghanim's next for Venno. Wants to get that damage amped up. Spirit Breaker nearly level 18. Getting the Silver Edge out so they have a bit of a way to deal with this build-up of Spectre's power. Mid lane. Looking for the Storm. Sharpshooter hit's gonna miss. Oh, that's a big blast. That's a big blast and a big stun. Storm's dead. The Nimbus is going to be dropped down. Drow's got to run. Another death on Storm. They're dealing with the Storm very, very well. GG. Oh, it's been called. We do see a few early GGs, but this might not be one. Maybe the game really is over. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that it's not. They do still have tier 1s up at a couple of lanes. The Storm ain't happy, though. Storm ain't happy. Dies solo mid. Calls GG. It's quite a common practice. You see a fair few players do it. But I believe it might be a fake GG. I believe it might. Kai's Danger was the pickup in the end for Snapfire. Making sure that they can survive. Even if Storm does try and start the fight on them. So we'll go up here. Charge out to Snapfire. Spectre already hunting in the trees for the Hoodwink. But Dire is setting up for defense. The Bushwhack. Sharpshooter as well. Gus not quite reaching in. They'll still go forward with the charge over towards Snapfire, but he'll hold back. Doesn't want to go in onto the four of them. They're not quite set up, and Storm's still dead for a couple of seconds. It isn't quite ready to fight. And Radiant set up with the 5. We saw a fair few brawling, a fair bit of brawling up top. Now we're going to see it down bottom. Everybody's here. Storm, going to start things, but the opening stun's there. Into the silence. Storm is trying to run. The Cursed Crown will be there to follow up with the stun. Storm's dead. The Kiss is coming in as well as with the Haunt. Radiant popping their ults here to take this fight, and it's working. Venno falls. I mean, Storm's struggling. They really want to get in and play aggressive, but it just doesn't work out. Ooh, Snapfire could be in trouble. The charge is coming in. Snapfire will die. Did you think the fight was over? Because it isn't. It's going to keep going. We know that they love the eternal fighting. Spirit Breaker looks for the ult onto the Yoga Magi, but he's into the stun. The fear control there. He didn't even need it. Spirit Breaker's just permanently locked down. I mean, the stuns, the control from Radiant is phenomenal. Dire are just not having a great time fighting into this whatsoever. Storm, if he was calling GG before, he's probably calling other things to the team at this stage. He's not going to be happy. Even though there's not much his team can do to help him. He balls in to start off the fights. He just gets completely locked down. The stuns are aplenty from Radiant. Storm does not have a good time. Now Refresher Orb. It's going to be next. I'm going to get Hex. I mean, this is great. Ogre with the Hex. Storm's life's going to get even more miserable. I'm still queuing up that Bloodstone, but I may want to think of other things here. A Lincoln's at least, or a BKB. This is a game where it may be necessary. There's just so much that can catch the Storm. And it's, not only lot, it's just so much damage as well. Ogre. He's doing rather well on levels, isn't he? Level 21 on this Ogre. He must have had some cleanups. Yeah, he's bumped himself right up. Level 21 on Ogre. He's going to treat himself to an Ags. I would have liked to see the Hex, but let's be honest, the Ags is more fun. It does a similar effect. It gives you more lockdown. It's a stun. Stun's a stun. Good damage. Hoodwink. Ready to go for the full right click. Deso is the plan. Storm at least wants to get that Bloodstone done before the next fight. We've had quite a few fights now where Storm's just had a lot of money unspent. BKB next for Spirit Breaker and... He's coming... Oh. What's the Haunt for here? Okay, wants to go for the Veno. Haunt's in. Oh, it's not enough damage. Veno's going to live. Needs another dagger, but they're turning up. Oh, the Sharpshooter's going to miss. Doesn't matter, though. They've got enough damage. They bring the Spectre down. Thunder God's Wrath does kill off the Veno. Storm. Ooh. It's going to be all right this time. Storm will live. It's just a 1-for-1. Yeah, I mean, that was massively aggressive there for the Spectre. Just go a Haunt on their own in an attempt to kill off the Venomancer. Trying to go back in for the Willow here, Dire, but the Aeon Disc keeps Willow fine. They're going to be out of there. And Snapfire swinging around from the side. He has got charge, but the cookie was timed beautifully. As soon as the charge was coming in, there's already a Snapfire ready to land straight on top of the Space Cow. Drow. Let's be careful off to the side. If they get any sort of slow or root, she will be dead. She's running. Zeus knows there's a Hoodwink hiding in the trees. Oh, TP out. He's fine. He's away. Maybe time to try and push for this tower. Dire, they don't have Storm. Storm's gone top and actually doesn't have a TP. He's got one on the career. Yes, he does. But even when it comes out, its TP is on cooldown, so Storm won't be able to get over here this easily. Oh, they're sending the Willow in. They're sending the Willow in. Cookie straight up. They're over deep behind the tier 1 tower. Veno goes down. Drow will be able to save themselves with the Pike. Stay hidden. Oh, that sentry. Oh, well placed there by Hoodwink. We got one of them on the way back. Let's see what we can get here. What? Hoodwink. Trying to do a bit of a warding mission. But they will die for that one. And instantly gets cleaned up. So pretty wild there from the Hoodwink. Has brought time for the Storm to come back down bottom. Let's go for the Ags next after the Bloodstone. Make sure they have that AoE pullback with the Vortex. Stepping up the team fight. I mean, 36 minutes in, 40 to 33. It's only 1k gold in it. Oh boy. Whoa! Hello there, Mr. Ogre Magi. I believe goodbye, or well, actually, maybe not. They've got the ult and they're turning. Storm. Storm's in trouble. Storm's got to zip out to safety. They've got to zip back to base. They don't want to fight this. Spirit Breaker's been left behind, trying to charge away, but the slow was already in. And the kisses, they'll do it. Even able to get a connection over towards the Veno. So Veno's got to back away, get the space here as Radiant. Looks like they may have finally been able to break this tier 1 tower. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort. But they've done it here. Another objective is taken. Progress has been made. Where's this money going? See these Dark Willows, they like to do this. They like to build up the gold, save up the reserves. What do they want to go for? I wouldn't mind a little bit of carry building here. I'm just getting on a bit and the game is pretty stable. You could definitely go for some greedier things. Greaves, talking about greedy, the opposite here from Snap. Playing for the team. Finished off the Greaves next. After the Kaya Sanjanags. So really ready to be there to hold hands with their allies and keep them alive in the fights. Refreshes is done on Zeus. And here we go in mid. They are going to go for the Venomancer. They'll get him. Big zip over towards the Zeus. Storm trying to take away the big damage output from the Radiant first. And they'll manage to do so here with this damage output of the Orchid. Spectre's going in on the back lines. Does have a DD, but is struggling to get the hits off. Now they're going to go for Spectre. Spectre's dead. Sharpshooter straight to the back here. Charge over onto the Willow. They're going to be able to get this Willow kill as well. I think. Oh, the TP. Nice. Put to a stop. Gleipnir's out. They get the cancel on the TP. Willow ever so low. Snapfire's trying to keep them covered with the kisses, but Dire's fine. They can keep on fighting through. Willow will get shot down Snapfire unable to save them with the cookie. And first, the final bit of mana there from Storm. So Ogre and Snap will be fine. All in all, though, a good hit back from Dire. Only losing Venom. They take out the 3 of them. The back and forth continues. And I don't know. Who's winning this? I don't know. Like, Storm's doing pretty well. But he's still dying. And Radiant, they've got Snapfire that's just popping off. And has, you know, money well on the way to the next item. Also an Ogre has nearly got his Aghanims. And what did the Willow spend their money on? They didn't. Losing a bit of gold off the back of that death. They have a lot of money. They've got to look to invest. Otherwise, they're going to keep losing it with each and every death.
I'll take that.
Spell Prison for Storm. He's going to want to surely hold on to that. He does. Go for the Refresher as well next. We've seen it have some great effect before. The double lags. The double AoE Vortex. Could be excellent for the team fight. They get that with a good charge as well. You could line up for a full 5-man charge in the dream scenario. See what Ogre can do here. I mean, honestly, once he's got his Ags, he might even be able to get solo kills in these sort of situations if he gets lucky with the multicast. Just needs to get it done. Deso. Finished on the Hoodwink. So continuing this right-click build as we did expect to see after the Gleipnir. These Acorn shots, they hurt. They hurt. Still no reveal of the plan from the Hoodwink. Plan from the Dark Willow is going to be to step it up and be that pseudo carry they've always dreamed of. As they'll look for their Aghanims. Aghanims on Spectre is finished. Which is nice for this Spectre. We've seen this Spectre really want to go for things with the Horn. Now they can afford to, you know, just put the single target Horn instead. It's top lane. Fearback Venomancer. They're very, very low. Spectre not choosing to jump over at this moment in time. They don't need to kill off the Venom. Now they're going to do it. Oh, Spectre's actually just going even deeper. We get the Silence off as well as the Nimbus. See if they can run down this Drow. The slow's there, but the Drow's too speedy and Spectre's not tempted to chase for Drow. Oh, charge over in the Spirit Breaker. He's feeling safe. With the Silver Edge, he's out, and there's no detection on these heroes, so he's going to be fine with this. And they're low on mana on Zeus. Jump over, Storm. He's looking for his kill. He's actually backing off. I say that, he's gone back in. But Spirit Breaker's dead. Storm hasn't quite killed them off. The Silence into the dagger. The kisses are coming in as well. Storm, he's dead. As Radiant, they hold the high ground here over on Dire's side of the map. Storm, again, a zip too far for the man. The lack of defensive... Okay, there we go. BKB is queued up. He needs it. The boy really does need it. Too many deaths here to the Silences. Spectre Liz and Bloodthorn's going to be next. Bit of a setup. From the Hoodwink. They've got some good slows as well. A lot of damage from the Sharpshooter. A lot of damage. Not quite enough. And half of them to follow it whilst both of their backline jumpers are dead. Maybe still something to be had around the mid. Willow. It's going to be sent in. Oh, Zeus, what are you doing? Oh, Zeus just found himself in the wrong part of town. Oh, that was a unfortunate positioning there from their Zeus. They've had the Zeus. They might have to run. Oh, okay, no. Spectre says, I'm going to go back in. They're trying to fight. The Blade Mail's actually doing some fair bit of damage to the Spectre. Sure, Venom goes down, but Spectre loses their life. And Willow trying to go for the Hoodwink. Glimmer Cape will buy them enough safety to get away from Drow. Ooh, that was a nice attempt. I don't think it would have killed, but it certainly would have hurt. I mean, Hoodwink has been sort of 50-50 with the Sharpshooter hits so far this game. And that's not bad. We've seen Hoodwink struggle big time landing the ult. Hoodwink's been able to land a few of them this game. Aghanims is nearly done on Willow. I mean, this is really a battle to the death. Both teams, you can feel how hungry they are. The only sign of giving up that we had was when the Storm said GG. Other than that, these teams, even the Storm included, they've not been given up at all.
Dire are scanning.
A drown. Getting the butterfly next. Scanning the Roshan diet, but neither side with intentions to go for it. Full heart on Snapfire was picked up. This is a tanky granny. 4,400 HP. Ready to live through all the magical that they have to throw down. That raw HP is going to do wonders for that. Willow's basically got the Ags done. How's Zeus doing after the refresher? Just going for the Kaya Bloodstone and the boost of travel. A bit of silence here in this match now. I think Storm, they are going to want the BKB done before they go for moves again. I say that, never mind. Huge zip down bottom. As with the heart, she's tanky. Is she tanky enough? I think she might be. They've come in. Storm's going to go for the TP out. But the damage is too much. Oh. I said he would slow down until he had the BKB. He didn't. He went in and it costs him. He's got to be careful. There's a Spectre in the game. You overextend with the mana usage, Spectre's going to be coming in with a horn and killing you.
I'll take that.
The Snapfire's not an easy kill. No siree. Really isn't. See what they can get from the mid now. Long time without the Storm, of course, with the Storm being as high leveled as they were. Level 27 Storm out of the game for over a minute. Maybe Radiant can get another objective. With 45 minutes in, no tier 2 tower has fallen. What? Mid? That's a deep move here. And it might just work out. They get the Fear on the Hoodwink. Charge over from the Spirit Breaker. Another Nimbus. The Kisses as well. They taunt forward. They get the kill. They take out Drow. They take out the Hoodwink. The Kisses continue. They'll get a fourth. Just going straight past the tier 2 here. With their offensive potential, Radiant, they kill 4 heroes. A clean fight. Something that we haven't really seen too much in this game. As they'll get this tier 2 tower. They may even get more. They may just get more. There's no reason to stop the push here. There really isn't. Oh my goodness. Snap just sending in the Willow. Scouting out the stays behind the tier 4 towers. I mean, they're pushing on. Big zip from Storm. Storm wants to put a stop to this. There's only so much you can do, though. As the tower's gone. And so, by the looks of it, are the racks. Radiant. There's going to be another zip forward from Storm. But, I mean, Snapfire just don't care. She's got 4,800 HP and agrees ready to go. They'll finish up the racks. Storm, as he's going to need to come in and help out the Spirit Breaker, I think. Because Spirit Breaker's trying to start off some sort of defense. Comes in with a charge onto Zeus. Zeus, what a save! Snapfire's going to be able to get Zeus out there. Zeus is fine. Spirit Breaker dies. I mean, not only shooting the heroes in, but shooting them out of action if they need the save. As Zeus lives, he was a final hit away from dying there. Very, very nice. They get their racks and they get out. They don't lose anyone here. A perfect back from Radiant. And the money just continues to roll in here. 6,600 gold. Where to next with the build? There's still many places to go. Hasn't picked up the shard as well. See a beautiful shard on Snapfire. Well worth it. Sorry, well, Ogre, don't know what he was doing. He was chilling. Yeah, chilling a little too close to the enemy base. But oh, Ogre. Well, let's hope he's coming back. Let's hope he's coming back. We're having a lovely game so far. I imagine he is. To be fair, he may have died there because he disconnected. So, let's hope we keep the 5v5 going. I mean, Snap's like, what do I do? Did take the little shredder user's attack damage, so it could very much go for another right-click item. Really having to think about it. Ogre is back, boys and girls. Have no fear. We're getting the 5v5 continuing. Just going to watch Snap until they make their mind up. What do they want? So many options. Ether lens. All right. I mean, it's the sensible one. It's the sensible one. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Wait, hang on. Spectre? Now, they didn't DC. They got no excuse for that one. Anyway. Okay, yeah. Full Octarine. That's the money spent. 5,200 HP. The cooldowns on this is going to be good. The spells are going to be flying out thick and fast from this granny. Can they stop her? Can they stop the snap? Can they kill the snap? I don't know. They're going to try. And with the charge. Snap's going to need some help. Sharpshooter hits off the mark. Comes with the blast. Or with the damage to the Drow, they can. They can kill her. They have done so. A buyback horn comes out from Spectre as they look to turn the fight. Venno down. Spectre moving over towards the Drow, but Drow's able to reposition up on the high ground. Gets the position to shoot back into the Spectre. That's a dieback on Spectre. But they've lost Hoodwink. The Thunder God's Wrath comes through. A second one as well as Dire bursts low. Drow on the run. They got the vision for the Shadow Realm hit. They haven't. Drow's going to be able to escape. Oh, it's a painful death. Ogre. He's also going to tick out. That's a dieback from Spectre. A big loss there for Radiant. And just good focus from Dire. They knew that they had to kill the snap. They see the snap in the lane. They throw everything onto her. And it works out. A good try from the Spectre to turn things around with the buyback, but it does not matter. Ends up dying as soon as they're back in. That hurts. That does hurt. BKB. No TP though here for the Drow. No TP Drow. Zeus is here on the side. Spirit Breaker's going to go for the Dark Willow. Zeus starting to butter up the Drow. Drow is going to be fine. What's right there? In fact, Spirit Breaker wants to go back in. Drow might try and come and help out to try and kill this Zeus. Zip over. Whoa! He just gets rolled over here by the storm. Zeus gets flattened by the storm, zipping across the map. As Dire building up that lead now. It's not the biggest of leads, but in a game that's been as close as this one, it's an important lead. 5k lead, into the Roche they go. And that's the refresher all done on Storm. He's going to look to secure himself the Aegis. Snapfire and Willow, they are up, but they're not in any position to do anything about this. Yeah, they'd have to make some very quick movements, and they're not doing so. We are going to have Moonshard and Ags. It's the plan here from Dark Willow. They want to sit back. Become that right click they've always dreamed of. Gonna have the Aegis lent the way of the Drow Ranger. Storm says I don't need it. Letting his Drow take it. The more vulnerable of the two. There's no doubt about it. I'm going for the Diffusal. I mean, look at this man. He's going for all of the on-hit effects. He's going to have to juggle his items around here. Wraithband's gone. Take the Tome. The Deso hit. The Mage Slayer hit. The Diffusal Blade, and the Maelstrom procs in the Gleipnir. It's a lot of procs here. A lot of wards as well. This man's ready to deward the map. Let's hope he does use them. I don't know how long he's been holding these. Scouting things out with the Zeus ult. As things have calmed. The calm before the storm. Well, Spirit Breaker. I mean, Dire is pretty scary. The fact that this Storm and Spirit Breaker can pretty much jump anyone is rather terrifying for Radiant. They need Spectre to be bigger. They do a lot of damage, but they don't live too long in the fights. Like, they're still very killable. They've gone pretty much full out on the damage. Ags, Bloodthorn, and then the MKB. Charge in on bottom. Going for the Ogre Magi. Storm, he's been able to find the Zeus, but he doesn't want to commit. He's going to back away. The kisses are out. Spectre jumps forward towards the Veno. Spirit Breaker's able to get away here. Actually, no, they want to keep fighting. The Bushwhack actually catch the Spectre, though. Spectre's in trouble. They lock him down. That Spectre gone for 100. Oh, that hurts. And Zeus, he's got to be cautious. They get the vision on him. They're going to charge over. Pull back with the Vortex onto the two of them. Zeus, he's gone. Another kill. Both heroes dead. No buyback. Ogre's out for 100. Dark Willow's trying to hold. A second kill here for the Academ's Dark Willow. Storm's actually TPing out of this one. Respects the buyback from the Ogre Magi. Charge back in. It's a triple kill for the Spirit Breaker, but they die. Drow's brought back. Drow has brought back and is TPing in, but she's on her own. She's going to go for the Snapfire. She's hitting the crease. She's got to hit the Snapfire. The stuns are there. She brought back for this. Oh! Storm! The fight's not over yet. He's out of mana, though. He's out of mana. And he's gonna get shot down by this Snapfire. He's trying to kill the Ogre, but they've got the cookie, the pickup into the shoot down. Ogre does still die. Blade Mail's up. Storm's got to run. Snapfire's ready to chase. And the kisses. Oh, Storm. He turns. Vortex pulls back the Snap. Who's gonna win this? Oh, it's the Snapfire.
Next time.
I mean, I sound surprised. But the Storm's brought back. What's he doing? He's brought back. I don't know why he has, but... Oh, he's got a regen rune. Oh, he wants the Snap. Does he want to go for the Snap? No, he's not going to go for the Snap. Snapfire's just winning these fights. Oh, Storm's back. Round 200. He's not got any mana. He's not got any mana. He just pulled back. He just pulled back. Oh, he's just pulled back. He's got to run. He's got to run. Snap's chasing. Snap's chasing. Oh, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Oh, my goodness. This guy's insane. Wait, Zeus ult? Okay, he went to the base. He went to the base. If he didn't go to the base, he probably would have died. Snap. What does Snap want to do next? 6k gold. 6k gold on Snap. Nearly level 30. He's got an arcane rune next time, Storm. Refresher ready to go. But the usage of these buybacks, it's wild. It is wild. Alright. This MKB's been it's been a long one here for Spectre. They're so close to having it though. So again, it's keeping the Spectre alive is the difficult task in these fights. Oh, hang on. Storm. Storm's gone for it. Storm is going for it. And he's going to get the kill. But he's dead. The Storm's insane. He's dead. I don't know if they can fight without the Storm. They're going to get good poison over off. But the kisses are coming in. Veno will force away. But the Curse Crown stun kicks in. Veno's dead as well. Oh, Storm's dead for a long time. Spirit Breaker's gotta hide. He's away. Spectre will have to head back to base to refuel. Hoodwink. I don't know if they want to try this on their own. Oh. They're going to try this on their own. Oh, yeah. Nice stun on the creep there. I mean, honestly, whoever was crazy enough to be TP'd in, they probably would have died.
I'll take that.
What we got going on here? Meteor Hammer. An interesting pickup here later in the game. I mean, the Snapfire's just too rich for their own good. 8,300 gold. Still places to go with the build. Still places to go. They can swallow that axe, get the shard, get themselves another item for the slot. BKB, no messing around. No messing around when this Willow's around. Drow. Do they really want to fight? They don't have Storm still for 30 seconds. They got to calm it down. Got to calm it down on the Dire. Yeah, little spooks there, checking out what's going on with the Thunder God's Wrath. Storm's back up, back in action in seconds now. So you know the next fight's going to be right round the corner. If anything's to go by with how aggressive the Storm has been. Look at this efficiency here. He's like, well, I've got so much money. I want to keep a constant clarity going. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Maximum efficiency. I like to see those things. Radiant. They're ready for the top push. Dire are prepared to defend. Storm! It's going to start things. And the 2-man vortex. There's actually, sorry, 3-man vortex. Drow pots the BKB, looks towards the Snap. We're going to see Snapfire dying pretty quickly here to the damage of the Drow. Snap will fall. Storm's going to be able to get back to base. Spectre did find the setup onto the Venos. They're finished off by the Nimbus. Haunt comes in as they'll now jump for more, but they've been caught under the tower here. Spectre is not going to get any sort of help. There's nothing they can do to bail the Spectre out as 2 are dead. Storm chasing for the Willow. They don't have the rest of them around. Zeus isn't here. And Ogre, he's in the base. He's, yeah, nothing. No help from him. What is the Ogre doing? What happened to the Ogre? Oh, there he is. He's fine. Is he? I don't know. Is he fine? I don't know. Oh, he got 5 gold to buy his item. Oh, no. Oh, no. He wanted to do a bit of shopping. Oh. He wanted to do a bit of shopping, and he had it, bless him. It's so close. Oh, that sucks. That just sucks. That just sucks. That feels bad. Poor lad. I hate it when that happens, when, you know, you're trying to do some shopping and then you just get killed. 4 times for Zeus. Whoa, these blasts. Hang on a minute. Here, Hoodwink. I think they're just straight up dead. These kisses will do it. Storm's going to zip over. Oh, the Silent Storm! He's gone! Blast from Granny takes out the Storm. We see Spectre get themselves away from this BKB Drow. Charge over towards the Snapfire so they can take him down. Drow's packing a punch. The damage will do. Ooh, 2 minutes, no Snapfire. This is going to be some base damage. 2 minutes, no Snapfire. Her buyback was used. Yeah. That's the top rack's gone for sure. They could go for the bottom. Tier 2 is still up in the mid. No, they're just going to chill out and go for the mid creeps. But that's Dire getting the playing field a little even. They obviously lost their racks earlier. They've now managed to take 1 from Radiant. Oh yeah, 60 minutes, by the way. Got a book of shadows. It's time to get those 60-minute items. Oh, Stygian Desolator. Does Drow want that? I think so. For now, at least. It'll do. That's a lot of damage. A good old Stygian. See if Radiant get the chance to get out and get some items themselves. Snapfire still yet to spend that gold. And Zeus, he just wants to get to the shop. He really wants to get to the shop. Hard done on Spirit Breaker. He's rounding up his build quite nicely. He's a tanky cow. Oh, there's the Roshan. Who wants the shard? No. No one? Oh no, Hoodwink. Hoodwink knows. Well, they're a little full out. What's going on here? Okay. Yep, use it. Unless they... Yep, there we go. Yep, shard used. Hoodwink's got the shard. What have we got? Oh, here we go. We're getting the items out for both sides now. Apex. We will give that to Drow, surely. Seer Stone. Could be nice on... Could be nice on the Hoodwink. Really? Who's going to take it? Yeah, Hoodwink's going to take the Seer Stone. Book of Shadows for the Venom. Book of Dead for the Spirit Breaker. Apex for the Storm. Oh, no. Shuffling around still a bit. Oh, no. Doesn't want the Book of the Dead. Nope. Oh, right. Okay. Hey, no, the Apex. Give the Apex to the Drow. Well, the Apex on the Drow. I mean, they're still deciding who wants what by the looks of it on those neutrals. What's going on the other side? Arcanist armor. That could be very nice. Against the Venomancer, magic resist for the team, and also that reflected damage. That could be very good. What do we have here? Willow. Needs a bit of help. Storm. The Spirit Breaker going for the Ogre Magi. Charge forward. They'll bring down the Ogre. Rest of the Radiant backing away. Kiss is coming out. Nimbus as well, giving a bit of coverage. Spirit Breaker's going to charge up to the high ground. He's going straight towards the Zeus, but he can't finish off the kill. They lose Willow. Ogre's going to buy back. They're trying to kill the Nimbus, but they just died. They have got the Aegis and a Satanic, but they put the Satanic before the Aegis. Oh, that might hurt. They've got to run. They've got to run. Satanic and BKB on cooldown. They have Manta in a second. It's not going to matter. They're not going to get the chance to get it off. The stun into the Nimbus. They're dead. Zeus is going to get thrown forward onto the front lines. Snapfire comes in with a blast towards the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker can't charge out of this. Spirit Breaker's dead. Drow's brought back. Drow's just goes straight back into the action. Probably don't want to do that. Everybody's up on Radiant and they're down a member on Dire. A few buybacks, of course, were used. Oh, Veno! Oh, no. Veno. Careful, careful. There it, Veno. Oh, he's going to get the back of a Storm. The Nimbus is down. Spectre turns towards the Venomancer. Gets the kill. Hoodwink lining up the Sharpshooter. No hit to be had. Radiant, they found 2 heroes. Can they do anything with this? They've got a minute with them dead. Seeing some 30s being hit, of course, as well. Dark Willow's about to hit the 30. Ogre's pretty close, too. Oh boy, down the mid they go. Down the mid they go. We'll have a look at the old buyback status. That's what we'll keep our eyes on for now. At least for now. Oh, bottom. Spectre's found the Hoodwink. Oh, Hoodwink. You got to keep running, sir. You got to keep running. He turned around. He's hit Storm. Oh, he zips in towards the Spectre, but yeah, he's got to be careful. He's got 2 of his teammates dead. Hoodwink doesn't have buyback. Oh, someone did use the Book of the Dead, and it kind of held the creep wave out. So Dire probably won't lose this tier 2 right now. Oh, she's got BKB. She's got everything. She's got everything. She needs to press it. She needs to press it. She needs to press it. She didn't press it. Oh, no. She didn't press BKB. That hurt. She don't have buyback. It's on cooldown. Oh, no, 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 no. The creeps are in. Zeus is dead. Well, I don't know what he's doing up there. But the rest of the team's pushing. Tier 2 done. They're scouting things out with the horn. Oh, another delivery. Another delivery from Granny. Sends the Spectre straight up towards the Venomancer. Venomancer will manage to sneak away with the Ghost Scepter. Buyback comes out from Zeus. Thunder goes Rasp Pop. Nimbus down. The Refresher. He's done it. Zeus with the buyback takes out the Venom. That's the 3rd hero dead without buyback. Storm. Big zip. Comes in with a 3-man Vortex, but has to be careful. It's just the Storm and the Spirit Breaker alive. Ogre turns with the stun. BKB. He's popped by Spirit Breaker as he has to walk away from this push. As Radiant, they'll take a 2nd set of barracks. They're going on to the tier 4s. It's still a minute without drought. 100 seconds without the Venomancer. They're looking to close it up. Storm zips over. Well, they tried to catch him here with the Snapfire Axe set up. Catch the Bramble Mace. Stop Spirit Breaker from being able to charge in to come in with the defense. As Radiant, they're going for another tower. The Hex is down to the Storm. Nimbus as well. The stun. They're locking down the Storm Spirit. Cookie, they're perfectly locking down this Storm. Storm's going to die. He's got buyback. He's going to have to use it. Spirit Breaker's getting taken out by the illusions. They're so coming in with the BKB Storm. They'll bring down Ogre. They get the pullback onto the Snapfire. Buyback comes out as well from Spirit Breaker, but the tier 4s are gone. The Ancient is exposed. Oh, Spectre's falling low. 5 seconds to the Manta. Turns around with the silence. Puts the stop to the ultimate from the Spirit Breaker. Glypnir catches one, but the kisses coming in. Granny firing up the damage. Storm is able to finish off Spectre. Spectre's dead for 2 minutes. Storm now going for the Snapfire. They get the control here with the Spirit Breaker. They're able to hold it, die. They've taken out another. The defense is successful. Zeus has to get the hell out of here. They managed to defend. Snapfire buys back. They feel that they're going to be needed. Oh my goodness, 69 minutes in. Nice. 7,300 gold still. They did get they got the Hex. I mean, Dire's going to run down mid. Dire's going to run down mid. Can they close? I mean, there's 80 seconds without Willow. Willow's buyback's on cooldown for 3 minutes. Spectre does have their buyback back up. So if they can at least force that out, they can. Spectre just buys back immediately. Spirit Breaker's charging in. But Granny turns with a Hex. Spirit Breaker's in trouble. Spectre's going to focus down the Drow in the back. Drow, they've got BKB and Satanic. They put the Satanic. They're trying to stand against the Spectre. They'll be able to do so. Zeus just gets thrown in on the front lines. Drow falling low. They've got to use that BKB. They pop it. The little Shredder is physical. It takes her out. Storm zips in. The Hex immediately there from Snapfire. Storm, he's going to be nimbused. The bolts are coming in from Zeus. Bloodstone heal as well. Zeus is ready to fight back. BKB refreshes pop. Storm could go for another round. The sharpshooter hit flies in from off screen. Snapfire's dead. 2 minutes and dead. Zeus. Oh. The only man alive. Ogre's up in a second. Maybe a bit of respite. Because Drow is dead. She's the main tower hitter. But they've got the Book of the Dead. They have the Book of the Dead. This is going to take buildings. This is going to take buildings. Can Ogre and Zeus defend this? There's the charge. They've got to get back. War Storm. He's in. He grabs the Zeus, but there's the safety. They turn with the stun. Zeus has been silenced. He's got the Bloodstone healing him up. BKB popped by Storm. As the charge comes in over towards Zeus. Zeus shot down by the sharpshoot. As Zeus is out of the game. Storm is kind of dying here to the Bramble. Oh, he's dead! Storm just died! What? What's going on? Okay, Ogre's also dead. Only Willow alive. Willow against the push of the three of them. As they're looking to close it. What can Willow do? Can Willow stop this? I don't think... Surely not. Tier 4 down. The Ancient exposed. Nothing to be done here. As there it is. Easy. Well played, Dire. Well played. What a game. What a game. What a game. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's a bit of a spattering of Guardians in there amongst the Heralds. A little bit of a higher MMR game. I think we did feel that. But nonetheless, a good one. It was close. Radiant, they nearly did it. Snapfire, they popped off. It just wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed another Herald cast here. I'll be sure to catch you again next time for some more Dota 2 action. As this was another lovely back and forth game with a lot of dying. 74 to 68. 71 minutes in. I've been ODPixel. I'll see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. Drop a comment as well if you enjoy the content. I'll see you around.